If you have ADHD, you've probably experienced this before. There's a simple task that needs to get done. Maybe it's sending an email, making an appointment, folding laundry, starting a work project. You know it isn't difficult. You know it won't take long. You know you'll feel better once it's finished. Yet somehow you just can't start. Hours pass, sometimes days. And the longer you wait, the worse you feel. From the outside, this can look like laziness. But for many people with ADHD, that's not what's happening at all. The real issue is often something called executive dysfunction. Executive functions are the brain's management system. They help us plan, prioritize, organize, initiate tasks, regulate attention, and follow through on goals. When these systems aren't working efficiently, even simple tasks can feel like trying to push a car uphill. Many people assume motivation comes before action. But with ADHD, the brain often works differently. Instead of being driven by importance, it tends to be driven by interest, novelty, urgency, or immediate reward. This means a task can be extremely important and still feel impossible to start. Meanwhile, something completely unrelated may grab your attention effortlessly. This isn't a character flaw. It's a difference in how the brain processes motivation. Another challenge is task initiation. People with ADHD often know exactly what they need to do. The struggle is bridging the gap between knowing and doing. It's like standing in front of a closed door without being able to turn the handle. You want to move forward, but your brain isn't cooperating. Over time, this creates frustration. You may begin questioning yourself. Why can't I do something so simple? What's wrong with me? Everyone else seems to manage this just fine. These thoughts can lead to guilt, shame, and self-criticism. Unfortunately, shame rarely improves motivation. In fact, it often makes executive dysfunction worse. The more pressure you feel, the harder it becomes to start. So what can help? First, make the task smaller than you think it needs to be. Instead of telling yourself to clean the entire kitchen, commit to putting away 3 items. Instead of writing the entire report, open the document and write 1 sentence. Small actions reduce resistance. Second, remove as many decisions as possible. Decision-making uses mental energy. The fewer choices your brain has to process, the easier it becomes to take action. Third, use external structure. Timers, reminders, checklists, calendars, and accountability partners can help bridge the gap between intention and action. Finally, remember that struggling with simple tasks doesn't mean you're lazy. It doesn't mean you're broken. And it doesn't mean you're incapable. ADHD can create real challenges with motivation, task initiation, and executive functioning. Understanding what's happening is often the first step toward working with your brain, instead of constantly fighting against it. If you've ever felt stuck on a task that seemed easy for everyone else, you're not alone. And with the right tools and strategies, it does get easier. Thanks for watching.